What is going on, everybody? This is Hybridsteel and welcome back to Not a Scam, my card shop away from the land. And today I upgraded. As you can see, it's a little bit more spacious in here. We've got some more scantily clad women on the wall, and it's all good. So what I've got over here is I've been buying stuff. I actually went up to about 100 grand. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go big. So I bought all of these really expensive packs of cards. Some are stupidly expensive, like these are like 4 grand a pack. Then I've got the other ones over here because I couldn't quite fit them on my good shelf, which is amazing. And whilst I was doing it, I actually got 3 special packs. I haven't opened them yet. I was waiting to do a video so we can open them together and maybe find something special. But on that note, as you can see, kind of things have changed a little bit. We've upgraded. We've got a few more bits and pieces, and I'm kind of skint right now. The main reason why I'm skint was down to stupidity. Throughout the whole time that I was doing my live stream and during the time that I was muffing around with this, I wasn't paying my bills. So I spent nearly 20 grand on bills. That was fun. So I'm down to $9,000. All is good. So I'm hoping with all of the stuff that's in this store right now, because we are fully stacked and ready to go, like everything is ready to go. Gen 4, all on the shelves, all on the go, excellent, fantastic. Even the really expensive packs in the corner. Don't worry, customers can't take these because there's no price on them, but hopefully all of this will sell. By the way, they're like 6 grand a pack of cards, and I haven't opened a pack of $6,000 cards because I'm not crazy. But apart from that, we're okay. So what's that? What the smack? Hold on, is this a thing? Like, I saw a cat running around with a card and I'm fine, but what? I don't even know what's going on right now. Hold on. Is there any more flashing lights I should be aware of? No, I'm not going crazy. It's just there's so many people on the road. Like, it's like a pack of zombies. Cards. Oh, cards. I have no... Why was that bin flash? I know I got a special card out of it, but seriously. Maybe I should just wait and... I mean, look, the cards are already here now. And I could go I could go hunting through, like, bins now, but I don't really want to. Kind of weird that that one was kind of on fire. No, there it is. It's a cat. Right, come here, putty cat. And my card. My card. Card. No, stay. Yeah, good boy. Girl, I'm not sure. There we go, brand new card, 40 squidoodles. Off you go, putty cat. Right, I'm going to push enter and go into the next day because we need to sell some stuff. And I'm going to go hunting for the cards. As you can see, I spent $50,000 on day 20. I mean, that is ridiculous. And anyways, so here we go. Open the shop. Customers can go in and be happy. I'm going to go hunting for cards because I am a hoarder. And it's good for me because it gives me something to sell. Hey, there we go. Right. Oh, there's one there. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. Right, we'll go here. Piece of candy. We got to open these ones. Piece of candy. That one. That one. Ooh. Right, and this one. And Lord. Yeah, right about this point, I've got. I'm good for money. I just enjoy picking up cards, and we are now 204 of first generation. I've got 90 cards to find that are first gen, which is quite hard. When as you go up levels, it seems to be that you unlock more cards when you find them in the bins. Like that one's a Gen 4. I'm like, I've literally only just unlocked Gen 4. Now I'm finding Gen 4 cards in the bin. They're everywhere. Sleepy Otter, one of my favourite cards in this game so far. Just because it is adorable. And it reminds me of me. I'm kind of furry and I'm sleepy. So, yeah. I'm not a furry. I mean, that's just... It's not for me. Right. Bakery, one of my favourite shops to find cards in, and it comes with ice cream. Yum yum. Pink tail. Oh, I forgot the bin. Oh, no, I didn't. I got the bin. Yeah, we're good. Right, click that bin. Bin. Not the boomtail frog again. I've got loads of boomtail frogs. So, whilst I was doing this the other day, I didn't want to do nothing with it. I wanted to show it in a video. I didn't want to do it in a live stream. I wanted to do it in a video for all those people out there who go, oh, I really want to keep watching. So thank you very much to those people. So, I found a card just randomly wandering around like this. I didn't open a pack for it. And it's one of the most expensive cards I've seen in this game. And I will show it to you now. So if I bring up my pad, we'll go into sort and we'll go to price. We're going to the other end, and this was like holy magnolia. Like, this card is worth $10,000. That was like, oh my god. I was well happy, because it means if I really do fall on hard times, which is, I don't think it's going to happen, but if I do fall on hard times, a $10,000 card I'm good with. I reckon I could help it. Well, there's one there. PP. Alright, there's nothing there. Nothing there. One there. These are all cards that go towards the go to the cores. When I say the cores, they go on the shelf so I can sell them. Dark Snail. Bam Tree. Yep. Mecha Snake. Not quite Hitler, but, you know, or Mecha Godzilla. Mecha Hitler, Mecha Godzilla. They're mechas. Apart from we just found a snake. Crave Goat. Booyakasha. Right, always look through the plants, because if you find the plants, you have to be wary, because sometimes there's a card like sitting in the plant. Ah, see? Sneaky, sneaky, sir. Alright, down the power lines. There's not really anything down that way. And there's one up there. We might be able to get that one. Maybe. Oh, yes! Look at my experting skills. Can we... Oh, yeah! Go! Oh, yes! I'm going to be honest. I've never been up here before. That is a giant ring. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. Da, 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 da. Do I get an achievement for jumping through it? What the hell just happened? I didn't get an achievement, but it kind of teleported me over here. It's fantastic. Oh no! Right, okay. So, I didn't know that. Jump through the golden ring, it'll get to the other side. Alright, cool. I'll remember it for next time. That's pretty interesting. Alright, we'll take that one, and that one. Ooh, spinny. Right, okay, now we've got loads of loose cards. By the way, we're up 30 grand. I've made $21,000 without doing nothing. Oh, yes. It's amazing. Right, cool. We need to go to unit, and we need to teleport to the other end of my folder. And here we are at the other end of my folder. Right, so Krabby there. Krabby Patty. Oh, never done that one before. Right, sell that one. Mecha Snake. So, I was talking about this during my live stream, that it seems to be as soon as you start putting like loose cards out, the NPCs in this game go bloody mad for it. And you're like, okay, cool, calm down, calm down. And it's almost even before you've got everything out on the shelf, your cards are gone. And they've all been nicked, or, well, they're going to be bought. But it kind of feels like it's like they're stealing it from under your nose straight away, because it's like, they just disappear, man. It's so fun, because you know you're making money for free. Because you didn't buy any of these cards, because they come from someone else's like rooftop, you know. And each card is what? It's a good couple of dollars a piece, so you're doing all right. 11.75. Get rid of that one. That's a big one. That's nearly a $50 card right there. $50 card, mate. Get it in your hands. I'm Terry Tips, and today I'm selling Pokemon cards. If you want it, I will trade it. It's all good in the hood, brother. If you're not quite sure who I am, check out the Phone Jacker on Channel 4 about 20 years ago. Or go find it on YouTube, because we sell and buy lots of stuff on there. Yeah, Phone Jacker was a thing if you weren't aware. My name is Terry Tips. Well, there we go. No one wants all my loosens. Go on. We're up $51,000. Nice. So what I'm going to do is, as you guys are here, we got 3 special packs to open, so I want to do this in a bit of peace and quiet. So I'm going to do it standing here. Ready? Open up some special packs, shall we? Not shabby at all. Bags is pretty cool. That's a boxing kangaroo. It's like Roger from Tekken. And crazy golden leopard. Hell yeah. Crazy leopard man. Right. There's so much happening. Basically, it just completed a whole set for me, apparently. Because these are all new. And yeah, okay. Well, we got 4 cards exactly the same, which sucks. And then we got 2 $1,800 cards. The plus side to these, though, is it's 467 health with 66 attack. That's pretty good. So I'm all right with that. Right, let's check out the last pack, which is frame pack. I ain't got a clue what's in this one, so let's have a look. Okay, a couple of newbies, but most of these we've got before. You know what? It'll be okay. It'll be fine. We can flog them. That's the plus side. So let me just skip forward to the next page. We got, wow. Oh yes, we're gonna make some money today, boys. Say that, and we're gonna go and sell the shark card as well. You know me. Right, let's start flogging off all the really expensive stuff and all the stuff we've just got because, you know, reasons. Ha, 720 quid a card. Well, no, $800 a card. Wicked. Jungle is massive. Original. My God, that's a $2,000 card. Hello, nurse. Right, and we got another one that's going to be an 8. Yeah, that's expensive. It's all good. In the great words of someone, we're making profit and it's all good, bruv. Woo! £1.31. 23 spadoodles. 22 spadoodles. £1 and 8 spadoodles, or $1 and 8, sorry. 21 spadoodles, and that one for 20 spadoodles. There we go. Look, John Wick's in the house. What up, bruv? Flogged that card off for a good like £42 or 43. There we are. I wasn't that far off my conversion rate. 54 skadoodles. Ah, 60 skadoodles. There we go. Even better. We're making money. I just can't see. I'm so excited. My pocket's deep. Whoa, money. And it drags me down. My trousers are laying on the smacking ground. Right. 25 skadoodles for this card. Pick yourself up a bargain today there, son. Right, there we are. And we got one of these. Righty cokey. And that's it. That's all of my spares. So that's not too shabby. So this one's a brand new card. We just picked up that one from that previous, from the bin that was on fire. This Thunder Meow looks like a cat that's literally just sat on a power line. I thought that one was quite funny when I picked that one up. But yeah, we're slowly getting through this collection. It's Gen 1. Hopefully it's Gen 1. But yeah, as you can see, 205 cards. No gods. Kind of annoying. But there we are. So we just got to wait for the rest of the day to go through. $87,000 up. So these big cards have pulled in enough cash. We're making money and we're doing all right. Okay. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to let the store run for a couple of days until it's completely empty, pay my bills, because that's what I kind of need to do. And then I gotta be honest, I'm kind of at this point where I just want to upgrade like to the top end of the stores and start building the shop up properly. But at the same time, I want to decorate nicely. I want to make it look like a proper shop. So yeah, I think next upgrade is like 50 grand. I think it's 50 grand for the next gen, which is, it's expensive. So we've got 50,000 to get into generation 5, and then we got 6 and 7. I'm guaranteed like 7's like $100,000. I'm guessing generation 6 is like 70 and generation 7 is expensive. So kind of in that route at the moment. I kind of just want to get through the next couple of days and get into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click my fingers and magically I'm going to be like a couple of days ahead. I've got a load of money. My store's probably going to look like a graveyard, or I don't know, something. And then we'll be upgrading. We're going forward. So be right back in, well, for you guys, snap of a finger. For me, it's going to be a couple of hours. See you in a bit. And I'm back. Oh, and whew, I'll tell you what, right? That was a long, well, I'd say for a long time. It wasn't that bad, actually. So, $162,613.79 later, and I got myself another achievement. Hell yes. And I've paid my bills. Hell yes. So that means I am free. Free as a bird. Right, and we got to put our statue out here, because apparently it is awesome. There we go, look. Yay me. I have another statue. It does go to show how awesome the store is, right? Just say it's awesome. Right, anyways. So, what's going to happen now? Well, I'm going to keep the same shop layout. The worst part is I need to buy more stuff, and I don't really want to, but I'm going to need to, which is kind of annoying. I might have to put in another shelf, which is kind of annoying. And we might have to upgrade our tables, which is kind of annoying. Apart from that, everything's just really annoying because I want to get it done, but I can't get it done until we've unlocked everything. So I've got to spend £50,000 upgrading to Generation 5. And Generation 5, by the way, these ultimate packs are 37,500 each. I don't really want to open one yet, and we're good. Anyways, 100 grand. Oh my god, I thought that was going to be like 70. No, it's going to be $100,000 to open up Generation 6, and whatever it's going to cost for Generation 7. Jeebus. Okay, so I'm going to need... Actually, what's a shelf look like at the moment? I don't know. Shelf! Right, have we got nice shelves or good shelves? No, we got bad. We got stands. Great. I don't really want one of these just yet because I don't really want to make my shop look like a shop yet. I want it all to look nice later on. And that just means I have to get through Generation 6 and into Generation 7, because these things here, Generation 7, this is the stuff I really want, because this means I can start creating a shop that actually looks like a shop. At the moment, it just looks like a thrift store, and I'm not really happy with it. I don't like the look of all this, like, I don't like this look of metal shelving. It just looks tacky and crap, and I'm not a big fan of it, but I have to do with what I can right now. So I'm going to buy another shelf, which is going to suck because it's £4 grand and it's full of metal, which is dog poo. And I need to buy a shed ton of everything and restock the entire shop, ready for getting absolutely butchered for the next few days. Great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a lot of money. I'm going to come back. Hopefully it'll all be out on a shelf, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's what I tend to do at this point is I'm going to get my shop assistant to work for me, because she can do you can change the jobs of your person. So what you do is, because the shop is shut and I don't really care about anybody standing outside, if I click her to do supply work and just turn her off, she'll go and stand out the front and wait until an order comes through. Now, most of my shelves already have placement, which means most of the stock will go on the shelves around. It just means that the new shelves I'll deal with, because, well, you know, I'll get around to it. So what we need to do, oh no, can you stop giving me money? Oh my god. Right, okay, so we need to buy 2 packs of those. Oh yeah, I'm opening up a new shelf. Great. 2 packs of those, done that. 2 packs of those, and that. and then 2 packs of those and that. So just in cards alone, I'm spending $5,760. That's without toys and everything else. And now the toys are going on that list as well. The stack outside is going to be massive. Like, we're talking Empire State Building. It's going to be a little bit leany, I think. Right, let me just see if I just ordered that toy. No, I did not order that toy. That's okay. So we need the jungle deer. There you go. Right, now we get the bear, the panda, the monkey, the duck, the piggy, the ironback turtle, the Genji, the mech figure, the rainbow dragon, light hood, which is basically a little dog, a block bear, and my favorite, the skeleton. Love the skeleton, just because I like skeletons. The Kamari figure, the horn rock, the mech 2, the mechatom, the moisir, okay, and the duo tail. That is a pudgy little dog. Right, let's go up and get a bit more. Right, we'll get the card holders, the placemats, the black mat, card book, square mat, and that mat, and that mat. I've got to be honest, apart from cards, we're not having to go too big. $21,000. Not too shabby, that. And so, yeah, what happens now is she's going to take on the pile. Just to put it into perspective of how big that pile is, I'm not even sure how they arrived here, because that is a big pile of stuff. So I'm going to have to rip my body through all this now, because it's going to take a really long time. And as I've got $87,000 left, I'm going to extend the store because I can, because it's amazing. So we got 3 more upgrades to go. If I upgrade this one first, we've still got 63 grand, and we've got 2 more upgrades to go. Store's looking a bit better, which is good. And I'm going to move this back a bit more again. We've got to move these shelves back a bit more again, because we can and we need to. And then that's my special shelf for when I open packs of cards, which I haven't done yet. And this is my shelf for if I have overflow. There we go. Fantastic. All right, so this is the big opening store. Hopefully this will be where people queue soon, but maybe not. We'll have to see, and then we'll go from there. So at the moment, it's looking okay. It's not looking great, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not going to look amazing until I start decorating properly. And I'm not decorating properly until I've unlocked Generation 7. And then it's just all about growing the shop until it looks amazing. And then we finish the game. Yay me. Right, so let's have a look at paintings to make our shop look even more awesome. We have a few more scantily clad women we can chuck on. Actually, that one in the nice dress, that's a nice one. So there we go, 2.5 grand on more anime. Because it's a geek shop, and the only people that normally come into places like this are sweaty guys who don't have girlfriends, apparently. But I'm a sweaty guy and I've got a wife. You never know. The stranger things can happen in the world. There we go. Right, let's put another one up on the wall. Right there. Have I got enough room to put another one up? Because I've got another one to put up. What we might have to do is move a couple of things and put one next to the window. Yeah, we'll get around to doing picture placement another time. And this one's quite a nice one. There you go. It's almost like a fairy. Lovely. Anyway, so there we go. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with my... Can I put stuff on windows? Hello, can I just borrow you for a second? I can! We can put stuff on windows. All right, okay, I'll figure that out another time. Hopefully they've got like an open sign or something. That'd be awesome. Right, well, I'm going to let Dark Oak here put loads of stuff on the shelf because I don't want to do it myself. Because I'm lazy, mainly. And I can watch a couple of YouTube videos whilst the game plays itself, and it's amazing. And she'll keep going until I start another day. So I'm just going to take advantage, let her do all the work, sit down, have a drink, maybe have my dinner, and then yeah, back in a bit, because when I come back all this will be done, and then hopefully we'll be saving up for Generation 7. I think what I might do is just go for like a good couple of days, pay my bills nicely, get the shop up start, and then just keep going, because I think it's going to cost, if I put like, I don't know, 300 grand into my bank, into my account, that's probably going to be enough to pay for Gen 7, and then we'll start looking at like upgrading the shop. Now, like I said, there is an upstairs. We will need a shed ton of money for that, but if I can get downstairs to look exactly how I want it to kind of make it look cool, then downstairs is done. Upstairs will just be game room, and we'll get there at some point. So again, I'm going to click my fingers and this will be magically done. Okay, welcome back to Not a Scam, with me in the middle of this road. And yeah, $218,000 I have been grinding. I have. Me and Dark Oak here, we've been putting the hours in. Well, actually, I mean, she did, because I didn't stack these shelves. I just stood in the corner and went off and watched YouTube for a bit. And then she stacked all the shelves because it's her job. Well, her job technically is cashier. I just turned her into a store person, so I didn't have to hire a supply person. There you go. So this person, she's like doing everything because I can't be bothered doing it myself. Anyway, so 218 grand. And the reason why we're at 218,000 is because it's taken a really long time to get to this point. Now, I know in this shop there's about 30 grand's worth of stuff on the shelf. Now, if all that sells, we've got $250,000, which is awesome, and that's kind of what we need to do. But, and this is a big but, if I go on here and go down to Gen 7, it's 250,000 just to get to Gen 7, and we won't have enough money to carry on past that point. So I'm gonna have to spend an absolute ton of cash, as you now see. We're gonna buy all the expensive packs, which I'm supposed to open. I'm supposed to open them all, but unfortunately, you know, I'd rather spend all the money and then put the cards up on shelves so that all these people can buy them off me, because that's how it rolls. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the really expensive cards, which are mainly the 5 packs, on that big on the shelf in the corner, because they're the most expensive. These ones, if they sell well in one day, we'll have enough money to take over the world, or at least be able to afford food, you know, one of the two. I will be doing a little bit of an exploration around the level to see if we can find some more singles to chuck on the old stand, so if we can upgrade that. But the idea now is to basically run the entire shop dry with nothing left in it. It takes a little longer than just a day though. Averagely, I think I've worked out about 2 to 3 days to empty an entire shop. So we're looking at maybe a little bit of a miracle might help. But apart from that, we're okay. So let's keep this going. I need that one now. So I can't get any more on this shelf. That's full. You know what? I'm going to chuck them down here on their own shelf. By the way, they're a nut. 12 grand for a pack of cards. Oh yes, it's expensive. Right. So these ones, I'm going to put the 20 packs here. These are already done. I'm just going to chuck all these on now, and then we're just going to run the shop. Now, it's going to be boring for the most part because I'm going to have to do it all myself. I don't really want to sit here and put you through it all because, you know, I mean, it's just selling stuff in a shop and I'm not even doing it. The woman behind the counter is doing it for me. So I'm not going to be doing anything special. I'm going to be walking around the level looking for loose cards. And the card collection is coming along quite well. At the end of the day, we've almost completed Gen 1. I've bought a couple of packs. I haven't really bought too many, but yeah, Gen 1 packs have been okay. As you jump up through the evolutions, though, you will find those evolutions on the shop on the street. So they just go down as random cards, and you can find anything. It's like a smorgasbord. Right, that's $1,500 for a pack of those cards. These ones just get more. We got 1,900 up here, 3,500, 7,000. Sorry, 5,000. So that's $6,000 there. 7,000 there. 10,000 there. 12,000 there. That's expensive. Now the reason why I've done this is because, and most people just go, but you had all that money in savings. Those packs sell, and they do. So at the end of all this, when all of this stock is gone, you gotta think I had 30 grand's worth of stock on the shelves. Now I've got in excess of like 100 grand's worth of stuff on the shelves. So those packs, even though they cost me a fair penny, they'll make the money back happily. But actually, I think it's more than 100 grand. Should be like, we should be in the ballpark of about $300,000 by the time everything's sold. Should be. Right, let's open up the God Pack. Boom! A $4,000 card, $4,000 card, $1,000 card. We can get rid of the Sleepy Otter. Oh, look at the babby! That's like a sleeping Squirtle. Oh, right. Another God Pack. That card's worth 15 grand. Street Bro. Alright, cool. So, as you can see, I've been selling single cards, and I've been selling quite a lot of them. So, yeah, we've been doing that. Right, let's sort out by unit. So, it sorts out by how many numbers are in there. Yeah. I have one repeat. Everything else was a new card. Damn. Right, well, I suppose I better let the old girl go. We gotta do a whole new day. Let's go. And this is gonna be, I've spent too much money. I spent $228,000 in one day. Right. Open up the shop. The shop will be fine in her hands. We're gonna go look for singles. And we'll get a load. We'll get enough, and it'll go. We'll sell off enough. It'll be all right. So look at, if you look at the total now, right now we've got $2,579. By the end of today, I'm expecting that to be $200,000. As long as the things sell, I want them to sell. And the more singles we pick up, the more we can chuck out. So that's good. Ooh, jellyfish. Bubble jellyfish. I will get around to facing that gym at some point. Just not right now. Right now, the main task is to get to Gen 7. So then I can start making the shop properly. Instead of just, well, I need to upgrade my shelves again. Or I need to do this again. Or I need to do that again. I gotta be honest. It's one of the things that annoys me a little bit about like just general supermarket games. Like buying displays. I want things to look nice, right? The problems with things looking nice is you have to spend quite a lot of money on them. And when you've spent lots of money on them, you've had to unlock the levels they're on. I'm like, no, I just want them to look nice. Even if I could just save up 100 grand to buy the nice shelf instead of having to unlock everything else before it, you know? Because technically, Gen 7 is going to cost you like $400,000. Because you've had to go through all the other generations first. And you don't want to use all their shelves. You just want to use all the nice ones. Shortcut in life. Well, there is no shortcuts. You have to grind. Grind, man. One between. One on the corner. One in the flower bed. Cool. Right, next is to get to the golden ring. There we go. We'll go up on here. We'll have a look around on this roof as well. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Fantastic. Jumpy, jumpy. And jump through the ring. There we are. Magical. Oh, that was close. It stuttered. No. Ah. There you go. Back down to earth. Right. Right. So let's have a look at our achievements. We got another 500 skadoodles, and we've got a pack of cards, which I'm gonna be really honest right now, I just need to sell them. And I want to sell them because I don't really care for them. And they can go there. Right. Next, I've got a load of singles now to sell. So we're going to sell them. So the reason why I created a really long table for me to sell all my cards is because if you open up a whole box, there's so much for you to try and sell. So I kind of figured there's always those stores that you walk into and they've got like massive amounts of like single cards. That's kind of what this is like. And when it's all piled up on one side of the store, because it's next to the windows, I don't really want to put shelves in front of the windows, so it kind of looks a bit nicer. It kind of gives the window a little bit of depth. I know it sounds a bit weird that I'm talking about it in that sort of situation, but if you looked into a window and saw like this many cards up on a rack, you'd be like, oh my god, that's amazing, I want to go and look at it. So that's what I did. I put it next to the window, and all I need to do is get to Gen 7. That's all I want to do now, that's for this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click my fingers and we will unlock Gen 7, because right now it's just going to be a lot of me running around picking up cards, selling cards, and really just doing things like this until I've unlocked it, and then we can go forward. So click on my fingers, we'll unlock Gen 7. And there we are, back once again with the Renegade Master, and it's Saturday the 48th, which I'm going to assume is just like the 48th day of the game. And we've got a couple of people playing. I shut the shop because I've got nothing else to sell. I've literally sold out of everything. All those really expensive packs. The shop is basically as barren as someone's dead underpants. But apart from that, we're doing okay. Now, as you can see in the top right hand corner, I've got $392,000. And that is exactly where I wanted to be. Well, give or take a couple of 100,000 maybe. But at the end of the day, it just means I can push this one button, knowing that as soon as I've pushed this, I've unlocked everything in the game. It means that we can actually start building a proper shop. It means we can actually start making it look nice and start focusing on actually like making the shop feel like an actual shop. So I'm going to push this button now. $250,000. Ah, tell you what, it's relieving. All right, let's see what we got down the bottom. So a couple of packs is going to cost me $600 per pack, well, per box. We got the big boxes for 1,300. That's a lot. All right, and now this is where I wanted to be. The actual proper shelving that we can use for actually doing stuff properly and actually making our shop look like a shop. So we've got a couple of things we're going to try and do. We've got these corner units. I think the corner units are just going to be used for things that I might use as like whatever I want. The tall black shelves are for storage, so we can put boxes and stuff on them as well. The circle platform I want to be using for a little bit of a kind of like a display, and we'll go from there. And then we've got storages, so obviously the big black one. Card sales, we can only use this cabinet. I kind of wish there was like a glass one, but obviously we can't do that on here. And then we've got the card displays that we can put up on the walls. We can have like 36 cards of our favorite cards, put them up there and just wait, like, that's my collection, it's all good. And then we've got card battle tables. We've got the top end ones, we just need more of them. And then we've got all the other bits and pieces. So I'm actually going to be looking at luxury, getting a luxury cashier desk in here as well. We've got to expand the store. We're down to the last section. This is going to be really expensive to get the last one done, so we'll probably end up doing that in the next video. So I'm estimating, let's say it's 30, 40, 45 and 50. We're probably looking at about 100 grand just to unlock the last section of the shop, and I'll be able to do that and still be able to afford stuff. And then we've got all these decorations that we can put up into the shop and actually make it look like an actual proper shop. And that's kind of where I wanted to be. I wanted to have all this stuff unlocked because it will just make it look better. Especially like we can have the American walnut tiles. We might be able to put that, if we can put that on the floor, we might be able to make it look better. We'll go from there. We've got furniture, we've got plants, We've got oil paintings and we've got the paintings as well, and then we can start upgrading for the second floor. So yeah, there we go. At the end of the day, we are completely completed down here. I am going to be wanting to do a couple of more live streams with this game, and the reason why is because number one, it's a chill game. We can actually just sit back, you guys can talk to me, and there's no major rushes. And also we've got an achievements list to run through, so we can get some of this like special stuff like high level duelist, win 20 card battles, and then we can get some cards in. So yeah, I'm going to continue to play through. I'm going to continue to do other bits and pieces. I've got to pay my bills because they're getting expensive. But apart from that, we're all good. I'm now generation 7 unlocked, and I'm going to be brutally honest, now's the time where you can actually start focusing on making this shop good. So we got one more section of wall to get through, and then it's getting stuff properly done ready for this store. I might start using these as like a divider, so I don't mind people walking up and down here, so actually having this row is pretty cool. Having the game tables, I would prefer them upstairs, and then we just have downstairs as a full-on like shop area. We'll go from there and figure this out. So until my next video live stream or whatever else I do on this channel, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I know this has kind of been of a weird one where we're just sort of belting through and getting to this final section, but in the next video I want to get through this wall, which is like 100 grand, and then I want to start decking the shop out and making it look like an actual shop, and then we can start focusing on a tournament floor upstairs and get that all sorted as well. So I'll catch you all later. I'm gonna say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, and have a great rest of your time. Bye bye for now.